Was us sitting in a waiting room that no one actually sent us to. We checked ourselves in, we checked ourselves in and says it's time to get up and walk out and self-discharge. Today's conversation is about that one thing standing between where you are and where you're trying to go. Not your circumstances, not your resources, not even your timing. One decision. That's it. I've around a lot of amazing women in my career, professionally and personally. So I had a lot of great conversations. The ones who still stuck aren't stuck because they don't want all they want. Most of these women know exactly what they want. They're stuck because they're waiting for that perfect moment to get to it. Waiting for the kids to get older. Waiting until they have more money saved. Waiting until they feel more ready. How about someone gives them a sign? And I understand that. I really do. Because stepping into something new is absolutely scary and it feels responsible to wait till something lines up first. But here's the hard reality. No one wants to say it out loud. The perfect moment is never gonna come. It was never coming. Because perfect timing doesn't exist. It's just like fear dressed up on your calendar. Transformation doesn't start when everything is like ready. It starts when you decide it does. Think about the women you admire, the ones who built something, changed something, became something. Do you think they had all it all figured out before they started? They didn't. They made one decision. Then they made another decision, and another one, and another one after that. And so in the middle of all those wonderful decisions, momentum showed up. A momentum never comes first. Decisions, the curiosity comes first. Here's what I want you to understand about how that actually works. You don't need the whole staircase. Picture that. You just need the very first step. You don't need to see the entire plan laid out in front of you before you move. You need to take the tiny action that's right in front of you today and trust that the next one will reveal itself. Because here's what happens when you take that first step. Even a small one, your brain begins to start to believe you're serious. You want to be delusional about your success. Your confidence shifts. Not because everything works out perfectly, because you prove to yourself that you can move. And a woman who knows she can move is a woman that cannot be stopped. Period. I also want to talk about your future for a minute because the future you is absolutely real. She's sitting somewhere on the other side of this decision and she's either grateful you moved or she's still waiting for you. And the future you doesn't have time for you to keep waiting. She got things to do. Come on. She got a life to live. She got a chapter that's already written and ready. And she just needs for you to turn the page. So I want you to think about what your future looks like. Not in this fantasy way, in a real, rounded, intentional way. What has she decided? What did she stop waiting for? And what did she do first? Because the woman is not a different person. She's you. One decision after one decision. This episode is in a legacy pillar. You know my 4 pillars: attitude, self-worth, gratitude, legacy. And legacy isn't just about what you leave behind when you're gone. Legacy is about what you built in this very moment right now in real time with the decisions you make today. Every time you choose to move instead of wait, You're writing in legacy. Every time you trust yourself enough to take the next step, you're creating something that outlasts the fear that almost kept you still. Here's where I want you to land today. I want you to think about the next chapter you've been putting off. The one you kept coming back to in your head, but haven't started yet. Now ask yourself, what is that one decision, not the whole plan, just one decision that will move you in that direction? And then ask yourself, what is actually stopping me from making a decision today? Not tomorrow, today. Decide today. Keep moving. And next chapters are already waiting for you. Outside of that waiting room is your self-discharged. If today's conversation is making you realize you're ready to start waiting, to stop waiting, sorry, and to stop moving, check out my legacy in the Making Ebook, which was built exactly for this moment. It's for the women who knows her chapter is real and needs a framework to start building with intention. The link is in the bio below this video. Thank you for spending time on these few minutes with me today. If this conversation spoke to you, I'd love it if it did. I'd love for you to join the Empowerment Clique community by subscribing and sharing this conversation with someone who may need it. Listen here. Your next chapter is a start and everything is perfect. It starts with one decision. Until next time, keep growing, keep becoming. Let's keep creating these great conversations and transforming these lives. If you don't know me, I'm the Kenya. And I'll see you in my next conversation.